Hello and welcome to the miniature nature reservate in Torvalla. Now I am recording towards the non-protected area, and you can see that it's rather few fallen trees, although there are actually some in the background here. And then we are here, you can see a slight blue dot, that's the sign for the natural reservate, and the white ribbon on the tree. And in the background you can see much more fallen trees. Oops, that's the sun. What you see there in the background. That we have one more white ribbon. It's not really clear border between, but I'm gonna do more excursions and we will see. And now we're back at the beginning. Bye bye. Okay, hello again. This might be an amateur guessing, but this looks like a bear eating ants from an anthill. I have no clue if that's the case, but it would be awesome since this area is kind of surrounded by roads and people. But I don't think it's a bear, but it would be awesome. Bye bye. Now I am in the reservate, and here you see something interesting. The logs that has fallen across the path. The path is going in this direction here. Has been cut by man, and I have drawn two interesting observations from this. Or it's one observation and one conclusion actually, but they're not related. The thing is that when I'll be walking around in this reservate, but also outside it, it's only really within the reservate that man has cut the fallen logs. Outside the reservate, the logs are still intact. And that is probably because in this reservate there are financial resources allocated to this kind of maintenance, which is not the case outside, since the boundary is a legal boundary. The conclusion is that one could think that cutting wood here would be to damage the logs and to have more human impact. But my conclusion is that actually it's probably the opposite, because the logs, they are already dead, so it doesn't really matter if you remove just a small part as they have done here. It's a little bit more than a meter, but by doing that, and that's my conclusion, is that you prevent people from circumventing the logs, which sometimes can be rather long, if you see over there. And by doing so, you prevent people from trampling vegetation, ground vegetation. So summa summarum, the damage is less if the caretaker is removing logs that has fallen over the path, because then people won't walk off path. That's quite interesting, I find it. Yeah, and I am supposed to say what I feel when I'm in this natural reservate, and it feels great. I like to be outdoors. I realize that I'm not outdoors that often. It's a bit strange with this natural reservate. I feel that it's like you can continuously hear the traffic, because it's just a few hundred meters away, rather heavily trafficated road. but I'm completely surrounded by wood, trees, stumps, green stuff. Nice. Which feels good, but a bit odd. It's good that they protect this small area. And as a final, I can say, I like eating this harsira in Swedish. It's nice. Bye bye.